Mucha sal, mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen todo hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate a Elena, a Orlando y a Luca. Traigo palabras que nunca caduca. Al enemigo le tumbe la peluca. Se queda freeze con la mano en la nuca.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you can bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Kluber will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ballgame. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He will lead this one off today. And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 105.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Our game time temperature not bad for October in the Bronx, 63 degrees. Wind up the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. Here it comes, the 3-0.
Hey.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
3-2.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Adam Eaton digging in next. And she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Laureano gets his lead at first, nobody out. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Roll, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
So here's Jose Abreu as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Throw over to the bag, and it'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. 1-1 now as that's in there at the knees.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Next, it'll be Eugenio Suarez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Now a throw over, and the runner back. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game where he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
2 on, 2 out. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's the ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. This is low, ball 2, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. Another foul ball.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Ronaldo Lopez will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a quality right-hander in Ronaldo Lopez. One of the keys to Lopez is going to be throwing strikes. It's never been about his stuff. He has a good arm and the right assortment of breaking pitches. His bugaboo is at times home plate moves around on him, has the inability to throw strikes. Needs to be more consistent in the strike zone. When he throws strikes, he usually pitches well.
DJ LeMahieu is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now. Gio Urshela is on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the third baseman.
That will bring in Giovanni Urshela. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set and the pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Hit in the air down the left field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Down the left field line and deep, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
No change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Coming in on it is Eaton. And foul. Line to the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Has a look, now the pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
0-1, here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. LeMahieu, base runner at first with 1 out. Fly ball right down the line and left. Jimenez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. D-Row, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Aaron Judge is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
In the dirt, and now let's see. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled away. From the stretch, the 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Yanks lead 1. Still no score. Striding in is Yoan Moncada. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. The windup and the 0-1. On the strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And the pitch. 1-2 now.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Here comes the 1-2. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Grandal is widely considered one of the elite backstops in the game, of course. His skills behind the plate are well documented, and in a position like catcher, that makes a big difference for his team every night he straps it on.
And for obvious reasons. And he allows the pitching staff to throw any pitch, any count, knowing they can bounce that breaking ball and feel like it's coming right back to him. This guy, he is really one of the special defenders in our sport.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher. Here comes the 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this Game 3 of the division series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? Digging in next, Luis Robert trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Now the pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Is Luke Boyd head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
0-1 count and the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Jimenez is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. First pitch of the AB on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's it.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Eaton is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll move to the third with no score. The batter will be Danny Mendick. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Hit back toward the mound. But Mayhew towards second. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Ramon Laureano. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. He worked the walk to open up the ball game. Here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The right fielder, number 12, Adam Eaton.
Next to hit, Adam Eaton. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. This one's down. It's the White Sox first hit, and it's going to be for extra bases. And this throw gets away from him. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Down in order go the White Sox. Full half of the third coming up. No score. At the plate now, Kyle Higashioka. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Higashioka, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 7th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Tyro Estrada digging in now, as he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0 home. Smoke toward third. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Laureano will wait on it. And he will put it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. 2-2.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0. Chopped weakly to the right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Short, hit hard, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So here's Yoan Moncada, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind the ball and 2 strikes.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back with more from Game 3 after this. And now here is Gio Urshela. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
And the pitch. In there, 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Outside, that's the ball.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hit to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Popped him up. Abreu in foul ground. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Through 4, still tied, 0-0.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special on my essence, I'm a prove.
Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off to the right.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Around first, digging for 2. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Batter will be Luis Robert, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. And he's retired 1 away.
Now batting. The shortstop, Danny Mendick.
Stepping up is Danny Mendick. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Count even now at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Grandal Runner at second with one away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. Full count still. Lifted down the line and left. On the move is Stanton. He can't get to it. This one's down. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Standing in now, Ramon Laureano. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 1-0. On the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Line drive to center field. And a base hit as that'll chase the run home from third, and the White Sox take a 1-0 lead. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. In now is Adam Eaton as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. In the dirt. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Chicago, the first baseman,
Next, here is Jose Abreu. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He's set. The 0-1. Grounded to the right. Gloved by LeMahieu. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. White Sox pick up just the 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For the Yankees, the first baseman,
first delivery to him. Luke Voigt is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Fouled away. The 2-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up into this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Into the corner and slicing foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Pitch popped up. Abreu into foul territory. And this is going to be a foul ball.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Fouled off. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As they look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Bounce it to the left side. Moncada gloves it. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, listen, Dero, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack per se, Dan. In this one, I don't care what not. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the street. This could get the offense going.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
The 1-1. In the dirt here, and boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Stanton stands at first with one out. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 3-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards day for him.
In now, Kyle Higashioka. Liner in there for a base hit.
Kind of interesting pitch selection right there. You can tell. You double up on the changeup normally when you got a guy out front on his front side. Not the case right here. He spit on that first changeup take right there, so I was shocked he went to the well again.
Into the box now, Tyro Estrada, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Here's the 2-2.
I got 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now back, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Next to hit is Eloy Jimenez, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's down.
1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. Up upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning, and Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Now a swing and a ground ball, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Yohan Moncada comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. No hits to this point.
Ball 1.
A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners on first with 1 down. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Another strikeout here, his 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They lead it 1-0. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic and motion, he might have something.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Abreu over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now to bat, Gio Urshela grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by it.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Gleyber Torres, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a solo shot down the line in left, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout, and we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Certainly did his job here this afternoon, but he'll have nothing to show for it, as he'll be credited with a no decision. Jimmy Lambert, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
The right fielder, number 99.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And now a pitch on the way.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. All even now at 1-1. Garen O'Day is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. New inning set to get underway. And standing in is the DH, Luis Robert. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Set and the 2-1 pitch.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Danny Mendick, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Ramon Laureano. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Score remains tied 1-1. Now into the box. Luke Boyd, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2.
One ball.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. In the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Here's another shot down the line in right. Stanton on his way up to second. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Hey, guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. The pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
So now to the plate, Joey Gallo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Swing and a liner. And that's going to get down out there. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
To the plate now, Kyle Higashioka. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Into the box now, Thairo Estrada, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he fouls this one off. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back with more from Game 3 after this. So here is Adam Eaton. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First offering on its way. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 0-2 delivery. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Digging in will be Jose Abreu, who bounced out last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher stuff.
And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home.
That's a ball.
That misses, 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
In now, Eugenio Suarez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That evens it up, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
A 1-2 pitch. For strike 3, a great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. Score remains deadlocked at 1. now. And set to go is the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. Solo shot here to left, and it's now a one-run ball game.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Here comes. Right side. Moncada has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now back to designated Gleyber Torres.
Up next, Gleyber Torres. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. First pitch on the way as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 2-2 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, beautiful dive. He's out.
You know, you hear me talk about having baseball timing, having a baseball clock. That play right there showed it. Pretty play. The dive and then the ability to get back to your feet quickly and make that throw to cut him down at first.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox. 2-1 New York. Chad Green comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
57. Chad.
At the plate now is Eloy Jimenez. He'll lead it off with his guys needing a ninth-inning rally here if they're going to force a Game 4. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. The 1-0. Here's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. The 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Yoan Moncada will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And here's a slider, strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on the previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Lifetime against this pitcher, he's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada. Now the 2-0.
That's ball 3.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in. So it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Next to stand in is Yasmani Grandal. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on the base pass and just attack the zone.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Moncada, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Next, it'll be Luis Robert. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Luis Robert stands in as he looks at a called strike. And there's a called strike, too, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
The White Sox down to their last strike. Fouled off. Now the Yankee Stadium crowd. 52,000 plus on their feet. And they'll just waste one there. 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the next round and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the White Sox, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get in, please.